Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy P checking in. Get up in the camera. But yeah, let me do what I say all the time. Thank you for tuning in to No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. Playing the race card on your ass every day. Fuck y'all haters. You bitch motherfuckers trying to prey on my people. I'm gonna play the race card. Then I'm gonna go into my trunk and get my weapons. Today we talking about current events. What up, Antoine Donalds? What's going on, man? A new name. We gonna see if he's trying to troll. I'm just on one today. We're gonna see what the real is and what the other shit is like today. But we talking about current events and shit. We're gonna first start off with Cardi came through drugging B. You understand? Pop up online that she recorded some years ago, maybe a few years ago, talking about how she used to drug men while they're in a drug state. She would rob them or have sex with them and rob them, however the fuck the shit went. And she would also drug them and make them have sex with transsexual people. They're not saying that. They're not playing that up too much in the media. They're just saying, oh, she had sex with men and she robbed them. But no, she made them have sex with transsexuals. And then she also robbed them after drugging them. Okay? This is the type of sicko you motherfuckers listen to her music and think she the shit. Not nobody on my channel, hopefully. If you are, then you're a dumb motherfucker. And your child is a dumb motherfucker for having valued her if they listen to her. If your child listens to her, your child is a dumb motherfucker. They're probably stupid as fuck. You're a kid. I'm talking about your kid, you understand? So we know how this has been. Like the whole week, all kind of caping. All kind of, it's okay for a Latino to drug black men. Okay? And I want to get into the aspect of Rick Ross, cheeseburger eating ass, lemon pepper flavored oatmeal in the morning eating ass, correctional officer working as a fucking CO, Rick Ross / rapper / wannabe cocaine dealer out of Miami. This motherfucker Rick Ross defending this bitch for drugging black men, because I'm sure she wasn't doing it to nobody but black men that went to her strip club, drugging them, making them have sex with transsexuals, and robbing them. Nobody's saying it like this. This is what the fuck is happening. And everybody's acting like it's so la 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 la. It's okay. Well, we're gonna talk about the stupid ass shit, right? So Rick Ross is co-signing this shit. I watched this little video about him talking about it, a little 2-minute video, and he's talking about, well, he wrote this record called You Ain't Even Know It. She Ain't Even Know It. This little stupid ass song he got about talking about him being a fat ass, him having to drug women to go get him butt naked somewhere. He's a fat ass, an ugly fat motherfucker. And he's talking about, yo, I put Molly in a champagne and she ain't even know it. Got her home and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. She ain't even know it. That type of shit, right? Shit fat motherfuckers do. All you fat motherfuckers, let me tell you this. All you fat, ugly motherfuckers that got game and don't have to drug no bitch, check the fat, ugly motherfuckers like Rick Ross in your community. I'm always frame up scenarios like that when it comes to motherfuckers having to check people in their community. I check the motherfuckers in my community that be on some shit, you know, suave, smooth dudes that could take your bitch. I check those dudes when they be on fuckery. You check the fat, ugly motherfuckers in your group that go around doing fuck shit to women. You go find them and check them, or else they're making all you fat, ugly motherfuckers look bad. You understand? You once they got game, you need to step it up. Straight the fuck up. And now, I'm going to say that. So he wrote this record talking about he didn't even know it, and he's basically he's co-signing her having done this. And I want y'all to check how he's doing it. He's like, oh, well, you know, I had a song, you didn't even know it, and people came down on me for it, right? And I lost a $7 million deal with Reebok behind this shit. They came down on me for it. So I realized I had to, I'm a king. You a Burger King, fat ass nigga. You a fat ass greasy Burger King, nigga. Talking about, I'm a king. I realized I had to not do it like that. But what he's really saying is, well, you know, y'all came down on me. So, you know, and I lost something to it. I lost real big. So, so it's kind of, y'all kind of need to be, it's kind of wrong for y'all to have done me that way throughout this shit, you know. So let me just bring myself into the story and say, well, yeah, you know, because remember I lost a deal through that and being like that. Yeah, see how they had did me, and that's wrong how I had got did. That's what he's trying to frame it up to be. That's the reason he even coming out speaking about this shit in a defensive way in one part of it, in my ideation. That's what I'm saying. But my point, and I'll explain what I think the other part of it is with Rick Ross, but I want to just say this. With her, Cardi came through dripping, came through drugging, came through with the bloods, giving niggas drugs, B. Stinking ass bitch. She wasn't doing that shit to no Dominican dudes. She wasn't doing that shit to no white dudes. She was doing that shit to black dudes, all right? And that's the point. And as far as punk ass Rick Ross, do you think Latino men would defend a black woman drugging and setting up Latino men to be fucking with transgender, transsexual motherfuckers and robbing them? You think that Latino men would come out, yeah, because you know, ha, ha, ha. No, they wouldn't. Punk ass, weak ass, hoe ass nigga, bitch ass nigga, set niggas up, and you okaying that shit. I could tell your ass must have been a CEO co-signing some shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Latino motherfuckers, if that was a black woman, if Cardi B was a black woman going around doing that shit, they would be calling for her black ass head. That's what the fuck the shit really is. So, dumb nigga shit. That's stupid nigga shit. And Cardi, she's trying to defend it, saying shit like, you know, I was in the strip club and, you know, it's the strip club life. And that's bullshit. All right. The strip club life doesn't mean you have to drug people and set them up with transvestites and rob them. All right. That's you being very anti-black, Cardi B. That's what you're doing. You're just being anti-black, bitch. Okay. That's what's happening. And there's no telling how many men not only got drugged and robbed by the bitch and set up to have whatever kind of sexual relations with transgender, transvestite, whatever the fuck motherfuckers, man. There's no telling how many people actually died from her drugs. All right. Drugs can kill people. You don't know what kind of reaction people have to drugs. You understand? Whatever kind of shit she's giving these people. So she don't know how many men died from her drugging. You understand? How many black men got drugged and had their motherfucking organs harvested. God damn it. And sold on the Mexican motherfucking organ market. Ain't no telling what kind of shit this bitch is in. No telling what type of fucking shit this bitch did. This dude is hilarious, but right. Man. Cardi B needs to be locked the fuck up. Right. But yeah, man. The strip club don't mean you have to do all that stupid shit. The strip club, now, let me not frame it just like that. The strip club has devolved into some gutter ass shit. All right. And the generation I grew up in, you know, I knew chicks that was, you know, in high school in the club, 17, 18, stripping. You understand? Chicks I knew personally in the club. It was very largely stripping, but those women, you know, it wasn't a glorified life, because that life could lead to all kind of shit. And every bitch in the club knew what it could lead into. They knew it could lead into prostitution. They knew it could lead to them getting pimped out and all this kind of shit happening. And jail sentences, they knew what the fuck came with that shit. Well, there was no glorification of that shit. It was like a seedy kind of thing back in the 90s, back in the, I mean, that was when my first experience with, knowing somebody that was actually like in the club, like somebody I like went to school with, and then like I see him in the club, I'm looking at a pussy like, okay, this is some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I was 17 at the time. I wasn't supposed to be around none of that shit, but I was running with a lot of G's, a lot of shit like that. Shit happens. You are allowed to do certain things that the average motherfucking kid ain't allowed to do. All right. But the strip club has devolved to not just that type of seedy shit, but now the seedy shit is being put in a spotlight to where it's glorified. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's the dirtball shit behind it. And Cardi B, she's of the age bracket to where she saw the glorification of the shit, to where it's, yay, women power. Oh, really, bitch? Really, bitch? Nothing about the strip club is power, bitch. Nothing about it. It's some gutter ass shit. Yo, hey, y'all seen motherfucking Players Club and shit? Players Club, that's a good example of, when the strip club was on some sort of kind of wholesome shit. And I don't want to put the tag wholesome on it. You know what I'm saying? I ran with the G's. I done run with the trick niggas. All right? I ran with the gangsters. So we did different shit. We laughed at bitch ass niggas that went to the club and spent money. We was going to the club taking money off the stage. We was running off on strippers, taking their money and running, heading to the whip, and dare the security guard to chase us out type shit. And this was shit I was doing, all right, at a strip club in my younger days, if I was younger. I'm saying? So I'm not, you know what I mean? But I want to give the example of Players Club, right? The reason I say that, you know what I mean? Players Club is a good example of a nice kind of wholesome kind of strip club, in a way. Big bad dollar bill, you know what I mean? Bernie Mac, for those of you that remember the movie, you know what I'm saying? When he broke down the origins of stripping at the beginning of the movie, what was he like? What was he saying? Y'all remember he was like, the white man, he went to Africa and he saw all the beautiful black women singing, dancing, living in the nude. In the nude, baby. You know what I mean? What else he say? Bernie Mac, one of my favorite comedians, man. He say, titties, ass. And he was like, he said, and then he went to Europe. And he told the white woman about all the shit. And she was like, motherfucker, you're going to have to pay me. Like, fuck that. You're going to have to pay me, to get butt naked. And he was like, and that's why I get 30%. Straight real, like, simple, that type of shit. But what we getting now in the strip club, man, it's, and I don't fuck with strip clubs, man. I don't that ain't my crowd, really. But knowing that you got women cheering on nonsense type of women in that bitch, unequivocally, this is what's happening in the strip club. It's women that cheer on the type of shit that Cardi B was talking about. There's no freedom fighters in the goddamn strip club. Goddamn it, there's just no plain strippers in the club these days. You get what I'm saying? They are 100% on bullshit. Especially the strippers. You got the bartenders. They trying to compete with the strippers now. For some reason, they can't just give you a drink now. They got to show some titty and try to get some more money. You got the bitches at the door taking the money and shit. They want to show titty. They want to get a little extra. Everybody scheming and plotting and, doing stupid shit. Yeah, bucket naked. You know what I'm saying? Bucket naked. You know what I mean? Real life. Yeah, that was from the movie. But I'm saying all of that shit is the environment. So all of that, I'm getting my college degree, but I'm stripping. All that, I'm writing a book, but I'm stripping. No, bitch. You hoes are practicing being around hoes so you can learn the whole trade. So you can get into all the seedy shit that hoes get into. You understand? Setting people up, drugging people, killing people, lying ass hoes, and trying to come up through the whole trade. Stripping is It's no longer just you taking off your clothes, is my point. And Cardi B is a part of that generation of bitches that put on a pedestal the other seedy shit in their life. You know what I mean? The real seedy shit. They put the most bottomed out shit on the pedestal out of that culture. Now that shit, like I said, it ain't just taking your clothes off. It's prostitution and killing motherfuckers and shit till you get caught type shit. All right? It's prostitution and killing motherfuckers and drugging motherfuckers and setting them up with transvestites till you get caught type shit. Okay? Any of you bitches don't, well, any of you women on my channel that want to be strippers or any strippers, I got any strippers in the chat? Any strippers in the chat? All right? Any of you women, look, if you're a stripper, that's what you're doing. You're entering the prostitution and doing other type of seedy shit type game. It's not you taking off your clothes, and goddamn it, you know it. You know it. Nobody dumb. You know what I'm saying? You want anybody around that type of life where men throwing money around for women to show their naked pussies, you want the spoils that kind of environment brings, i.e. the whole culture, i.e. and Cardi B, she wants the spoils of selling pussy, dope, and getting niggas caught up robbing niggas, not to strip. All right. And it's good to see sisters not defending it. I've seen a wash of support from sisters saying, fuck that bitch. That bitch ain't shit. She admitted it. It's a couple simp niggas trying to talk around it. I ain't gonna say no names. There's a couple simp niggas trying to talk around it, but the sisters have been stomped down about it. Like, no, that bitch is a hoe. She is a danger to the community. And that's great. Sisters, especially. A lot of sisters is coming out to check this bitch because we tired of it. We men are tired of this bitch walking around, educating the women of the world to think what she values should be valued. So to hear black women do, it's like, yes, goddamn, thank y'all. I love y'all for that shit. I love when y'all do shit like that. Because it sets a precedent to the little girls that have to be around your black behind, black women. You know what I mean? It sets a precedent to the little girls that shit ain't cool to go about attacking black men, drugging black men, killing black men, robbing black men. You understand what this can spiral into if you don't check it right now? If you don't get this type of bitch off the street? And, you know, we'll get into that aspect of it because they're trying to relate it to Bill Cosby. I just want to say the other part about Rick Ross, because I was like, you know, we all know that, you know, he threw this little smoke screen out that, oh, you know, I have this song out, you don't even know it, and I learned from that. So, you know, and you know, she went through what she was doing. It was a part of the culture and all that. No, that's about you. It ain't about no culture when you talking that shit, boy. It's about you trying to save face and trying to make a plea to Reebok on the low so I can get you back on. Please let me back on type shit. You want to have a room for that type of shit. You ain't thinking about what the fuck she going through. You trying to make a play, you selfish fat bastard. But Rick Ross, I want to just say also, I also think he's just a fat, ugly ass nigga that want to save face with Latino women. All right? He want Latino pussy. He out there in Florida. He out there in Miami. He all around that shit. He don't want no Latino women to drop up out of his roster. So he want to be able to say, yes, Latino women, y'all right. Y'all always right. Don't matter. Y'all can knock us in the head with hammers and kill us in the street. It's okay. I was a good slave, fat ass CO nigga. It's cool with me. Bitch nigga type shit, right? That's what he want to frame up. And what? You know, it's similar to what we see out here in Texas, man. Texas, man, brothers got that shit bad. This whole thing about Latino women, I don't understand that shit. I don't understand it. You know, it was a brother I was talking to how many days ago? About 4 or 5 days ago. Street nigga. Building on shit. And we see this Latino chick, you know, just out and about. And he like, oh man, Pete, what about that over there? Man, golly, bro. He always does this when we get around chicks. He'll always be pointing out the Latino chicks. He got this thing for Latino chicks. I don't know what his fucking problem is, but he do it to me because he know I'm not fucking with nobody but black chicks. I have enough time dealing with the destruction and the confusion of my own women and the shit going on in their brains and the fucked up shit they going through than to have to invite some totally disconnected bitch into my cipher and to try to check her ass all day and try to get her right. Because the sisters, like I said, I know where their energy come from. I know where it's going. I know where G at. 99.445% of the time, I know with a sister. I'd rather deal with that comfort level. I ain't got time for no extra shit. But brothers got that shit bad, man. Just wanting some Latino taco. That's stupid, man. Them hoes ain't shit. Them hoes ain't shit. Everything you motherfuckers like about women that ain't black, and notice that it's the same shit that you like about a black woman. It's always the lips. It's always the ass. It's the shit that you like about black women anyway. Black women are the standard that everybody wish they could be like. They wish they were born that way. The ones that luck up and get an ass or luck up and get some titties, yeah, they feel like they a prize. And niggas is washing over them with all kind of simpery. Just because, you know what I mean, goofy shit that black women, they come out the womb with. That type of shit. It's always some physical shit. It ain't never really no other shit for the most part. They talk all that shit. Oh, these other races are nice. Well, of course these other women would be nice. Of course your race of women would be nice if they had all kind of step ups and set asides set in place for them before they were even born. And they just were born into a standard of them being treated good and them not being targeted because of their melanin and them not being in a melanin war at birth, you dumb fucks. Fat, thirsty niggas. Hell yeah. I'm gonna show that comment. Niggas thirst over Latino, i.e. Kid Organic. Yeah, man. I heard of that, man. I was gonna try to fuck with Kid Organic, man, just on some I like his material shit. I mean, not like collab with him, nothing like that, not that type of shit. Just like I thought I was gonna like his material, but damn. Seen that side, like, all right, he one of them niggas. All right, let me kind of back. Yeah. Nigga. What about Afro-Latino women? Look, man. Man, man. I don't give a damn. No, I don't give a damn. You're asking the wrong nigga. Like I said, my homie. Like, look, you're asking the wrong nigga to fuck with anything with Latino in it. You're asking the wrong nigga. All right, is we clear? All right. So, another thing about this shit, and before I let this topic go, they want to try to compare this shit to Bill Cosby. You've seen this fuck shit all week. They've been trying to compare this to Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, all right? They really want to give her a lane and a chance at being free because she's contributing to the destruction of black people, contributing to the destruction of black men and women with her shit she rap about, all that type of shit. She's contributing to fuckery, and they want to give her a lane. She could have possibly killed black men, and they want to give her a pass. Bill Cosby ain't killed nobody. And my cast that I did, the very last cast that I did about Trump and the fakery of him shutting down the border. That's a very good video. Y'all need to watch that shit if y'all didn't watch that shit. I went into, Barry Seals, and we talked about all the white men bringing dope into America across the Mexico-American border into Louisiana, into Texas, where I'm at, into Arkansas, into Mississippi, all into the motherfucking South, into Cali, all into the, the southern part of the United States. Barry Seals, he wasn't just bringing in coke. He was bringing in Quaaludes and shit like that. He was moving his dope like in the late 80s. He died in the late 80s, moving his dope like the late 70s. All right, so he died, 87-ish? This motherfucker called him at a motherfucking Salvation Army out there in Louisiana and popped his ass. Confidential informant, bitch ass. They popped his ass out there, and no witness protection could save him. He wasn't even under witness protection. They popped his ass. But he was bringing in Quaaludes in the late 70s. That's a party drug. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who wants to talk shit about Cosby, motherfuckers have been partying on that shit for a while. And the government knew what Quaaludes were and what it was about. And motherfuckers knew it was a party kind of thing. So for them going after Cosby, it's like, you motherfuckers, y'all just doing it just to be doing it. It's recreational. It's gratuitous to go after black men. This is a war we're in. This is the shit we having to handle right now. All right, so I don't want to hear shit about them comparing it to Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby ain't making nobody fuck no transsexuals. Bill Cosby ain't drugging nobody, robbing nobody. Fucking idiots. But niggas just want to stand up and try to compare it to Bill Cosby. Motherfuckers make so light of this shit because it's a girl and she a girl, she got a few tricks, and tricks is this. I've heard a few black chicks talking that shit. A few of my black sisters talking that stupid shit. I'm just like, fuck wrong with y'all? Fuck is y'all problem? It ain't just about no tricks. It's about this bitch killing niggas. It's about this bitch robbing niggas. This ain't got you can't compare this to Cosby. You see, it's a false equivalence. White supremacist society always tries to make false equivalents to what the fuck we do and try to aggrandize what we do, but really downplay and try to make light of what they do. I don't appreciate it. And motherfuckers who are tools of white supremacist society, like a bitch like Cardi B, right? This is what we're talking about. So I don't appreciate it. You understand? But on to, since we're talking about, Bill Cosby, let's talk about one of his friends, Oprah. So y'all heard about Oprah deleting her Twitter and her YouTube and anything that she put up about Neverland, leaving Neverland. Y'all heard about that? People was getting at that bitch. And like, especially New Black Media. I did a post on that and I was exposing the Discovery Channel, Sony, HBO, AT&T, exposing these companies that she was in tow for and playing toy soldier for. You understand? So evidently the pressure done got to her fat ass. All right, that's what's happening. The public is just riding her, and so she's like, just imagine that meeting. You know what I mean? She coming to the office in the morning, like, okay, everybody, everything that I tweeted about leaving Neverland, erase that shit, and everything that I have on YouTube, erase that shit. Just like her meeting with her PR people and whatnot, right? Just imagine that shit. So I'm gonna put it in perspective of, like, let's say, you got some white motherfuckers doing her PR shit. She probably got a room full of PR motherfuckers. The white folk, they probably like, yeah, not even thinking about it too much. No. But then some of them's probably like, oh shit, bitch, what happened? Why are we having to just delete everything you've ever done? The black folk that's sitting in her motherfucking PR room, they deleting it, but they like, oh shit, bitch, they done got in your brain, bitch. You know what I mean? They done got to that bitch. Yeah, damn. You know what I mean? That's what's happening. That's what's happening in her motherfucking offices. So just imagine the type of chaos and confusion kind of starting to froth up. People see that she's in conflict with herself right now. The people that's working for her is seeing that this bitch is in conflict. Ain't a steady Eddie going on with this bitch right now. You understand? So just imagine that. Motherfuckers, they sitting up. She come in, you shut down my shit. You shut down my shit. Everybody shut down my shit. Right? This is what that bitch doing. So Mike Jackson, I know you proud, brother. I know you proud, brother. Mike Jackson was a gentle soul. I know you proud of just the karma beating up on this fat bitch head. I mean, I know you are glad to see that, brother. May your light shine and may this bitch be ruined. Fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of looking at her fat ass anyway. Fuck that bitch. But anyway, yo, what up, Money Love? I ain't seen you in a bit. Yo, Money, you mind if I do this, Miss Money Love? I'm finna make you moderator, if you don't mind, if you not too busy. We got a lot of new faces, and I don't know who and what is what, and I ain't trying to hear it from nobody on no trolling shit today. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not trying to hear it. It's one of them days for your boy P. Just to let you know. You mind if I make you a moderator, Money Love? I ain't hear no response, so okay. You probably not by your computer or some shit. I ain't finna press you for it. But if anybody putting bullshit in the chat, I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna make you pay. Got to make you pay, homie. So yeah. So it was that. I think that shit was funny as fuck. And I'm glad that she's in conflict with herself. I'm glad it's eating her fat, stupid behind alive. I'm glad. Understand? And us in New Black Media, we got to be proud that we played our role in calling that bitch out. They want to try to media black out the real shit, but bitch, now your whole shit is getting blacked out by your own decree. Ha ha, bitch. That's what you get, bitch. That's what you get, bitch. All the money in the world from HBO, all the motherfuckers together couldn't help you. Sony's grudge with Mike Jackson couldn't help you. It couldn't help you stand firm through the shit, bitch. You understand? You stupid hoe. Think about that. In the comments of that video that I put up, I didn't mention in the video, and I should have. I don't know why it slipped my mind, but motherfucking Tommy Mottola, Mike Jackson called that motherfucker a devil. He's a motherfucker that was over Sony, president of Sony at the time. He didn't put promotion behind one of Mike's albums at the time, a real hot album. I think it was what was the name of the album? a single. I can't remember the name of it, but he didn't put the money behind the shit, and because he was just on some racist ass grudge shit that we talk about on this channel. Racist grudges. When white people can't get their way, they hold racist grudges against black people. So Mike was experiencing that shit, right? And Tommy Mottola was mad, and they already got the publishing back from his family, and they just wanted to add some extra slander for good measure with this whole Neverland shit. We talked about that. And HBO, they getting sued for their role in it because they violated the decree to not be slandering the motherfucker in death, slandering the brother Mike Jackson in death, right? They violated that shit. So they're getting sued, and they mad about shit, and Oprah just like, she just, it's just not worth it anymore type of shit, throwing her hands up type of shit. It's like, yeah, bitch, I bet it ain't worth it no more, ho. But it's too late, bitch. We at you. The streets is at you. Now what, bitch? Is how it feel. I'm just saying, I'm imagining this how Mike family feel. Like, you know what I mean? This is what it is. And the people is at you, bitch. Stupid hoe. So yeah, that's that stupid shit. I don't appreciate it. And I'm glad that she's feeling the fire. I'm glad she's getting hit with the flame. Want to get to also the boy Jussie Smollett. When this whole instance of him getting all of the charges dropped happened a few days ago, it was a celebratory moment for a lot of people. I didn't immediately celebrate. I was like, hold up, I smell a rat. I just smell a rat. I just know white supremacist society, I don't think they're letting it go. For some reason, I don't think they're letting it go. You know what I mean? But whatever. At local levels, I want to give props to Kim Fox, the sister who is over this case, right? Because she pulled a move that white supremacist society pulls whenever it's a case like a cop doing some dirt against somebody black and they get caught or they kill somebody black. What do? They holler, well, we're going to have an independent investigation. We're going to send it to an outside investigation unit, and we want to have transparency in the investigation process. So that's what she's doing now with this case, right? And I love it. White supremacy, they ain't over with. They not through being mad about it and shit. But she's like, oh, y'all mad? Well, fine. We'll just open it up to an outside organization. And I love that. I love that move. That's a good move, Kim Fox. That's a good look. Out there where you at in Chi-Town, that's a good look. Do what they do. They do whatever they gonna do, then we do the same back to them. That's what we do on my channel. We don't even play that shit. You understand? We don't play that shit on my channel. So I'm glad to see that. That shit brought warm feelings to my heart to see that. Right? And they ain't liking it, but she don't even give a damn. They talking about, oh, she might not have a job next year. She don't give a fuck about no job. She's trying to be on code to show you motherfuckers how the fuck it should be done. Why y'all playing? I mean, so I think it's great. We got all these cases. Motherfucking E.J. Bradford, they pushed his case off to the ALEA out in Alabama. They shot the brother in the mall for trying to defend people from getting shot by a shooter. They let the cops off. All of that shit. They still haven't released any footage from the mall. Nothing. It's just, oh, the cop get off. They pawned that off to an outside investigation unit. Got their little security guard / officer. He was off-duty officer at the time working security. They got his ass off, right? No problem. The shit out here, Botham Jean, you know what I mean? Pawned it off to the Texas Rangers, and then we put so much heat on them in the street out here. They was like, fuck. Well, guess we gotta go in and take the shit to court and go the long way. Yeah, bitch, go the long way. Go the long fucking way. You understand? So fuck it. She doing what they do. So that's what I feel about the Jussie Smollett issue. They had Trump bitch ass. He was like, his tang colored ass. He was like, this is a travesty. What did he say? That's a word they like to use. What did he say? What was his exact words? So I can get his words on here anywhere on the screen. I got any Trump words. What did he say about this shit? What did he call it? Oh, he's like, He's like, yo, I think the case in Chicago is an absolute embarrassment to our country. And I think and I have asked that they look at it. Okay, so he's talking about the FBI. He's trying to make this to a federal issue and have the FBI look at this fake ass case. Fake. Nothing, no real federal level of crime. No real federal level of crime transpired, right? And Trump talking all of this shit. And if you watch the Fox News blip, right? The first thing you see about this case, Jussie Smollett, outrage, right? They're selling it as outrage. That's the tagline they give at the bottom of the screen. They're telling you what to feel about it. They're telling people and trying to program people what to feel about it. They're trying to make you be outraged about shit. If you're on my channel, you don't even pay attention to that shit. You just go with what you feel about shit. Go with your gut and say fuck everybody else because you know what's right. And kiss her ass if anything else is entering your mind, right? But what I say is he's talking about this is an embarrassment to the country. He's really aggrandizing and really blowing it up to bigger than what it is. It ain't no fucking embarrassment to the country and all that shit. That's your white fragility showing. I mean, that's your privilege and fragility showing you, and you think that something is bigger than what it is, and you're being a big wimp about it. Trump, all these cases that we got of black people getting false calls made on them, real false calls made on us, and shit happening. Like the brother Cowell, what was the brother name? Crawford, out in Walmart. John Crawford out in the Walmart. Brother got shot by police. He was holding a BB gun to police. Somebody white at the Walmart called the police, put in a fake ass call to the cops, talking about some man is walking around with a gun, going from aisle to aisle, pointing at people, lying. They pulled the footage, they're lying. They pulled the footage and saw these, they're fucking lying, right? The police, they get in there, they shoot them, kill them. What happens out of that case? The police talking about, they didn't feel no remorse and none of this shit.